most welcome to Historiespanarna History Reconnaissance. This is the US CH-47 Chinook helicopter in the Vietnam War. Gunship and transport. The CH-47 is a tandem-rotor, heavy-lift helicopter. During the war, 750 Chinooks were in the US and Republic of Vietnam fleets. Most were used for casualty evacuation and transport of troops and heavy equipment, such as artillery pieces and downed aircraft. It was seldom used as an assault troop carrier. 4 CH-47s were converted to gunships, so let's start with them. And please, like, share and subscribe, it means a lot to us.
This is an experimental helicopter. Specially fitted out with armor plate and heavily armed, it is on its way to neutralize a landing zone in the central highlands of South Vietnam, where shortly troops of the 1st Air Cav will be going in. Approaching the target, a shower of 2.75 rockets fired from 2 rocket pods scours the area. Now on top of the target, the helicopter's gunnery crew opens up with caliber 50 machine gun fire, raking the area from one end to the other. Returning to its base at An Khe, the big CH-47A Chinook lands on one of the maintenance area pads. The program to evaluate these $4.5 million choppers is being conducted from here. At the pad, an evaluation board officer discusses the craft's performance with the flight engineer. Guns A-Go-Go is the name given to this special aviation detachment and its experimental program, which includes daily maintenance. In addition to mechanical maintenance, there is electronic upkeep on items like the servo amplifier, which controls the chopper's grenade launcher system. 2,562 pounds of armor plate protect the Chinook's vital component areas. An armor specialist checks the installation before every flight. A total of 38 2.75 rockets are fired from 2 pods. A 40-millimeter grenade launcher mounted in a ball turret on the helicopter's nose fires 700 rounds in one loading. There are 5 caliber 50 machine guns on this ship, 2 on each side and 1 aft. With these weapons systems plus 2 20-millimeter cannon, the experimental machines offer the firepower of 8 fully equipped HU-1B gunships. A scramble has been called, and the members of the Chinook's 7-man crew rush to their stations. The mission calls for an airstrike against an enemy automatic weapons position 16 kilometers northeast of Quy Nhon. Fire team missions are only part of the support work done by these special aircraft. Only moments from the target, one chopper flies security while the other makes its first pass below. Now in action, the number 2 ship unleashes a rocket attack. Repeated hits mark the enemy positions. Dropping down and passing directly over the target, the big chopper serves as a shooting platform for the 5 machine gunners. Enemy ground fire pelts the ship. Like 2 infuriated bumblebees, the CH-47As come back again. Protected by their armor, which can turn away caliber 50 fire, the big ships pound the enemy with massive firepower. Next time around, there is no resistance from the ground. A gaping hole in the cabin ceiling attests to the enemy ground fire encounter during this mission. The evaluation of the effectiveness of these armored and armed helicopters continues. Despite hits from enemy ground fire, the fortified choppers are establishing a remarkable record in Vietnam. Chinook helicopters bring in more units of the 173rd. 1/4-ton trucks will provide essential transportation within and between forward command posts. Meanwhile, other Chinooks arrive at pre-selected positions with weapons and personnel of 105 millimeter howitzer batteries. The howitzer crews lose no time in laying their weapons and preparing for fire missions in support of Operation Silver City.
Maintenance training is conducted on every type of helicopter flown by the Army. Many are dismantled, overhauled, and reassembled here at the Transportation School. The Chinook helicopter, which is used in Vietnam as a prime mover of heavy equipment and large numbers of men, is one of the most important tactical rotary wing aircraft in service today. This workforce of the air is given exhaustive study by the men who will keep it flying in Vietnam. The design and function of the ungainly helicopter rotors is of paramount importance. In this rotor assembly lies the secret of helicopter flight. To perform the seemingly impossible feats of lifting and transporting tremendous loads over jungles and mountains, the helicopter's rotors must be maintained in perfect condition. Long hours are spent here in the rotor repair shop until the student has a complete understanding of this vital helicopter component. military helicopter is a vastly complicated piece of equipment. It is an expensive machine. Learning to maintain it, repair it, and modify it for special missions is a difficult undertaking, even for those who are technically inclined. There is much to be learned, and time for study is limited. Yet, despite the urgency, the breed of men who come to the transportation school do master the broad spectrum of technical subjects necessary to become a qualified rotary wing aircraft repairman. Helicopter engines are intricate marvels of engineering for which the soldiers require intensive training if they are to perform the prescribed maintenance procedures to keep the aircraft flying. In the engine simulator class, students are given a realistic demonstration of aircraft engine function. Engines are often overtaxed in operations in Vietnam. There, humidity, dust, and exceptionally high temperatures affect engine capability. This unique training aid is used to teach young troubleshooters the warning signs given by the engine and instruments when it is beginning to malfunction, and to help future repairmen identify these troubles and rectify them.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.